Hey, how's it going? Once again, this amazing angle is brought to you by yours truly. I know it's I have a gift. What can I say? Yeah, all these like downward shots of this. It's really super cute. I mean, I could like, it's a little better, but we like this, right? Right? We like this. I'm a tall lady, so a lot of people probably get this angle of me in their everyday life. So, hey. Uh, so, how are you today? What are you up to? What are you doing? I had, I don't know if I mentioned cottage cheese in my last video. I don't think I did. Cottage cheese is good. If you've never had it, I had never had it. And um, it's good. Like people will lie to you and tell you that it's gross. It's just the texture. People are weirded out by the texture. I get that. I was the same way. I was like, that looks, but it's not. It's good. It tastes like cheese, because it's cheese. And it's just got little chunks in it. So it's like little cheese curds in there. And I don't know. It's good stuff. So I had it on a piece of toast. Actually, what I did, no. Yes, I did. I had it on a piece of toast first. I put it on the toast and then put some apricot jam on top. That was great. I did like it with the sweetness. But I really, like on its own, it's pretty, I don't know, like tangy. So I wanted to try it with something savory because I felt like that would really go well together. So I put it so I did I did a piece of toast and then roasted pepper hummus, fried egg in olive oil, and then some cottage cheese on top. It was dang good. But it was healthy as well. Um, but it does help. I think it tastes better when it's warm. So I'm not a huge fan of it cold. I don't think I would like grab a spoon and just eat it right out of the fridge or anything because it's it feels like something that needs to be heated up. So I think if I'm going to continue to eat it, and I will, it's going to be warm. So get you some cottage cheese. Get you some Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, those are also delicious. They are like little heads of lettuce. This is what they taste like to me. They taste like little heads of lettuce, which lettuce is a curse word right now. We don't say lettuce. But that's what they taste like. But they're like when you roast them and put some olive oil and some sea salt on top, and then you like put them in the oven, roast them, get them real charred on the outside. They're like crispy on the outside, and then have this really great kind of nuts, but like a soft texture on the inside. So good. There's so many healthy foods out there that I was so afraid to try because I don't know, it was just they looked funny or the biggest thing was like other people would tell me that they were gross and I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to eat it if it's gross. And then they'd be like, well, you need to try it. And I'm like, well, you just said that it's gross, or somebody else said that it's gross. I'm not going to try it if it's gross. That scares me. Just try it because there are a lot of foods that I love that other people say are gross. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. Those are two examples. So, yeah. Yesterday's like attic video or whatever was pretty cool, right? I think I'm going to do that again. I think I'm going to find a better angle because, once again, it was like this angle. I need to get like a tripod, I guess. I didn't want to buy a lot for this. This is just my phone. I'm recording on my phone. And that's quite unfortunate because I have like no space on my phone because all of the space is taken up by pictures of my daughter, rightfully so, and videos and stuff. So I need that space for her and not for these little shenanigans. So I probably need to get like a camera. But I don't want to, I don't even know where this is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this. I guess I will if people want me to have an interest in it. I don't think anybody wants me to right now. I think I just want me to right now. Maybe in the future. I need to see, and that's another thing. I don't need to have like a monitor. I need a camera that's just recording me and I can't see what I look like, because otherwise I'm looking at myself. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at myself and I need to be looking at you. So I think I do need a camera at some point. Until then, you're going to have to deal with me like not looking at you, because I have to talk to something that I can see and I can't see the camera lens. So what was I saying? I don't want to spend money on this. And I also don't want to spend time on this because I don't have time. I just don't. So I'm going to do my makeup. This is third day hair. I mean, y'all know the day that I took a shower. If you know, you know. And when I washed it and stuff, this is not with me like refreshing it or anything. This is with me sleeping on it like in like a pineapple thing, but it's very flat on the top. I do not do dry shampoo. God, I hate dry shampoo. Hate it, hate it, hate it. It feels like a nightmare. Yeah, this angle, you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna like hunch over. Oh, good stuff. So yeah, I hate dry shampoo. It feels so gross in my hair. It feels so cakey. It's not allowed. It's just not. If you couldn't tell, I am very likely neurodivergent. I don't know if you could tell that or not. I am undiagnosed though. So we just say that it's likely because it is. Because both of my sisters are and my mom is. My dad probably is. So yeah, there you go. I don't know what kind, because I'm pretty sure it's the spectrum kind, but it could also be the ADHD kind. Could be a little touch of both. I feel like that's so common for people that decide to do YouTube or any other like social media. It's so common. It's like we need this particular outlet, this particular style of communication. I don't know. We should do studies on this. But the amount of people that are YouTubers or TikTokers, Instagrammers, whatever, that are neurodivergent, it is astonishing, I tell you. So this that I'm using right now is not what I used last time. It is CoverGirl Simply Ageless. And I am almost out of this stuff. I actually really, really like it, but I feel like it was just a little bit pricey for what you get, because you don't get very much, but it is like the best match for my skin tone. Like you couldn't even see me putting that on. It is like literally my exact skin tone. And I use 105 Ivory. But yeah, this is a tiny little freaking bottle. So if you don't need a lot of foundation or don't want to wear a lot of foundation or whatever, that's the girl for you, because she is scant. Do you appreciate the words that I use? Do you? Tell me. Tell me that you appreciate me and my choice of wordage. So I'm gonna use, I don't know if I told you about this last time. I think I skipped over the concealer last time. This is a classic though. This is L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour full wear concealer. And the shade that I use is Bisque. Oh, and I am going blind. Not literally, but I've had like perfect vision my whole life. And then all of a sudden, I had my baby, and or began perimenopause. That is a whole other topic that we're going to talk about because I'm only 39. But I had her, and then like I was holding her postpartum and like looking at her and stuff, and I couldn't focus on her, and she was right here, you know, in the crook of my elbow, this distance, and like, you know, and I was like trying to look at her, and I couldn't focus in on her features, on her face, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I looked it up, and sure enough, postpartum can cause vision changes. Like having a baby can cause you to temporarily or permanently lose some of your vision. How frightening. But so can perimenopause. I don't even understand it. So that's a thing, because I had her when I was 37, and I'm pretty sure that I had started having symptoms of perimenopause when I was in my mid-30s, around 35. I just noticed that, like, I suddenly had, like, serious issues with insomnia, and my mood and everything. My periods were weird, all kinds of stuff. And I have a list on my phone of, like, the different symptoms that I had and everything. But I didn't think about it at the time. You know, I just thought, okay, well, I'm getting older and it's just normal for my periods to gradually change. I didn't think I was in like a stage, you know what I mean? Like I knew menopause would be coming within like the next 10 years. It would start. Not that I was already in it, but I'm pretty sure that I was. And so, yeah, I'm 39 now. So I may be like halfway through it already. I don't know. But, you know, at that stage in your life of perimenopause, your fertility can go up. You can start releasing more eggs and being more fertile, because it's like your body's last ditch effort to get you pregnant. So that may be the reason that we actually finally conceived. Craziness. Absolute craziness. So that concealer's great. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And, you know, this is my tried and true Coty Airspun. I am not doing a glamorous look today. You are getting another one of those basic makeup looks, but just at a different angle. Because, I don't know. The other one was fine. You know, the angle was fine. But I just thought we'd mix it up. And honestly, I was trying to get like a more flattering angle, if that's possible, but it's not. So we're just, you know, yeah, we're just rolling with this. Something that I noticed that I do that is quite unfortunate is that I mumble, or I like slur my words together sometimes. Oh, that's triggering. I am not a talker in real life. I mean, I can speak professionally. Like if I'm in a professional setting, I can articulate my words and everything. And I held down jobs where I need to speak, you know. But oh gosh. Sometimes I'm listening to myself and I'm like, how are you a functioning person talking like that? In my mind, it's clear. What comes out of my mouth sometimes is gibberish, or like too quiet to even hear with human ears. So if I'm doing that, please tell me, hey, can you like speak up? No, don't tell me, because then I'll get all self-conscious and then I'll stop doing this. So don't tell me, okay? Don't tell me that I'm too quiet, because I'll cry. I don't want to hear it. People have always told me that I'm too quiet. Not in recent years, but like when I was a kid, I was very quiet, and people would always tell me to speak up. that I was being too quiet, whatever. And I had no idea what they were talking about, because when I heard myself, it was loud. Neurodivergence is what I'm saying, is like my ears are so sensitive. I hear everything, that even my own voice was loud, even though it wasn't. And that's what I'm experiencing right now, is like I am intentionally speaking louder right now than I normally do. I normally am a lot quieter. And I'm like, golly. It's no wonder that like old people are always like telling me to speak up, or like they can't hear me. Like what I'm trying to communicate to an elderly person, I feel like the volume that I have to get to, I'm like, I'm yelling at you right now. I'm so sorry. But that's the only way they can hear me, is when I feel like I'm yelling. I'm already 16 minutes in. Holy crap. How do people do this? I guess they edit their videos. See, I'm not editing. God, maybe I should start, because this is wild times. Okay, we all know what I'm doing with my eyebrows. If you know, you know. I am not using an eyebrow pencil. And actually, I'm not doing this like nicely either, because I am just quite literally slapping it on today. I used a more, like the foundation that I used is more sheer, which is great for days when you're just kind of wanting a little something, like a no makeup look. And that's kind of what we're going for today. I think one of these days I am going to do like a more elaborate look. Halloween will be fun. I haven't decided what I'm going to be for Halloween. We were going to do like when we were talking about it last year, we're definitely doing like a family costume this year. Because last year I was a ghost. I did like some pretty cool makeup for that. And my husband was a werewolf, and my daughter was a jack-o'-lantern. Cute. But this year we talked about doing like a family costume. And I see so many cute ones online, and I could not decide what we were going to do. And my husband and I just, I don't know, we can't agree on what costumes we want to wear. Because like if I find family costumes, ideas and stuff that I like, he is like not on board, and vice versa. So what do we do? I guess we could let our daughter decide. She'll be almost 2 by then. So we could hold up like pictures and be like, okay, do you want to do this? Or do you want to do this? And then she could decide. She wouldn't know what she was deciding on, but she could pick one of the pictures, and then it would be like flipping a coin, you know, or not. Oh, hey, story time. So about like my daughter choosing something, I was staying the night at my mom's house, and she has all my grandma's dolls and stuff, right? My grandma used to collect dolls, and I love them. And at some point, I hope they come to me, because I was obsessed with them when I was little. But my mom's bedroom is where she keeps the dolls, which kind of like, I don't understand, because I was laying in bed with my mom, right? And I needed to plug up my phone. The only outlet was behind her bed, like behind the headrest. So I get up and I move the mattress out so that I can get to the outlet, which don't tell me that that's unsafe, because I know. But I move the mattress out, and there's a little like hand, like curled up hand under the bed. And I'm like, oh, okay. Mom, why is there a doll under your bed? And she was like, I put that under there because it was creeping me out. And I'm like, you put a doll under your bed because it was creeping you out? What? So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it was so funny to me. Dolls do not creep me out. I love dolls. They've never like creeped me out. They've always just been cute and given me comfort and everything, even if they look creepy. Usually when they look creepy, it's because they have been neglected and unloved and everything. So I don't know, maybe it was Toy Story when I was a kid. I don't know what it was, but I've just always like felt like, okay, well, we need to take care of it. We don't need to like abandon it, you know? So I was like, Mom, let me take this home and clean it up. It was an old doll. I don't know anything about like dolls and like how they like age or whatever. Sorry, moved some furniture here. But it's an old doll. And I was like, Mom, let me take that home, clean it up, dress it up, and it's not going to be creepy anymore. Okay? So that's exactly what I did. And I ordered a little outfit from Amazon, and it was like kind of vintagey looking. You know, I said I was doing no makeup. That is not what's going on right now. That's okay. So anyway, I got the doll all dressed up, all cleaned up, and it looks adorable, just as expected. It just needed some love. And then I was like, okay, well, we need to come up with a name for her. You know, someday my daughter will inherit this porcelain doll. And so I came up with a name. I want to say it was like Aurora maybe is what I came up with. My husband came up with, I think, no. My mom came up with Victoria. Both beautiful doll names. My husband came up with Dorcas. Dorcas is a name. It's a name. It's an old name. It's a valid name. But Dorcas. So I wrote down each name and I laid them in front of my daughter, right? She's a year old. And I laid them in front of her and I wanted her to pick out one of the names. So then I release her and she picks up Dorcas. So now this precious little abandoned, mistreated baby doll is named Dorcas. That's so sad. Like her story. It's tragic. It's tragic. She could have been Aurora. She could have been Victoria. Maybe she is Dorcas Aurora Victoria. And maybe she goes by one of her middle names. But then my husband was like, okay, well, no, we'll just call her something else. I'm like, no, you wrote down what you wrote down. That's what we're calling her. I hope you're happy. It's fine. It's fine because, you know, when do you really even refer to dolls by their names or toys by their names? You just say, like, hand me that doll or whatever. So no one's going to notice. I was going to put on some eyeshadow, but I think this look is giving something. So we're just going to go straight for mascara. It is a no makeup look. If you believe that my skin naturally has contour and blush. So we're just going to go straight in to the mascara. My best friend in the whole wide world is coming over today. She is going to be here around 10. And I miss her, and I'm going to squeeze her because I love her. I told her I was going to squeeze her. So that's what we're doing. We're going in for a big old squeeze. We've both been through some things recently. Our whole families have been going through some things. And we could just really use a cuddle. So that's what we're doing. I have gotten mascara on my eyelid. If you have hooded eyes, then you have experienced what I am experiencing. When it gets on your eyelid, because your eyelid sticks out. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do. I am not, oh, watch this. Hey, watch this, what I can do. No, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. It wasn't even the right side. Okay, ready? I do that for my daughter, and she cracks up. I'm drying my mascara so that it stops transferring to my eyelids, but also thumbnail. So thank you for joining me in this situation.